What's up, Cowboy Nation? It's VA Cowboys fan, aka Devers. That was a great game. Great game. Very, very complete game. I started having some doubts when I got really nervous Saturday night. I started looking at the roster of the Tennessee Titans, and they have some legit talent on that team. I was curious to see how our defense was going to show up, if they were going to show up and be good. And apparently they showed up. They did really, really good. Some people say it's because Tennessee doesn't have a legit offense. They made a lot of third down stops. I mean, they 3 and outs. They did just a great job. I'm not sold on this defense by any means. A lot of no-name guys on this, but you can't tell how bad somebody wants it until they want it. McClain, I tell you what, him and Lee. If McClain keeps playing the way he is playing right now, he comes out there with so much aggression, just raw aggression. If he keeps coming out there and playing the way he's played the last 2 games, him and Lee could be in a little bit of a battle next year for that linebacker position, or they could keep them both, and keep Lee in his original spot and kick McClain back. But even if that happens, you got a solid man. He shows top. You see why he was a top 10 draft pick back in the day by the Raiders. Offense, I mean, how could you be upset? Romo looked like he almost threw a pick or 2, but it didn't happen. He played very smart, and the player of the game, hands down, Murray. I mean, come on. The last 2 games, I even wrote something down, and I never write anything down. Let's see. Murray he's had 51 attempts, 285 yards, averaging 5.6 yards, 2 TDs. He just got to get that fumbling under control. He gets that fumbling under control, and man, you see, he knows he's playing for a paycheck. Now, I don't know if it's going to be with Dallas or not, because we got to still sign Dez. I know we got Bruce Carter. I mean, there are some players next year that we have to sign. Carter, I don't know. He showed up, got that sack. That was last week, but he's showing he's playing good. I don't know how good for a contract or what's going on there. But Dez is going to take some serious cash, especially after them knocking back Tyron. Let's see. Church got that interception. Man, I went crazy when he did that. Man, I was sitting there walking around the table with all my friends, and I was like, man, usually I get a gut feeling. I think most of us do when you know something's going to happen. I was like, man, I just don't feel like we're going to get a pick. I said, I'd love to see someone, go to church, and that's what I always say, or get carjacked. And boom, Church just, he just catches that rock. I was like, really? Awesome. Awesome. So that was really cool. Let's see. Romo so far this season's had 457 yards, 2 TDs, and 3 interceptions. He'll get that. He's playing. He played really smart ball. Some of his throws look a little bit sloppy, like he still doesn't have like his arm strength isn't looking as strong, but maybe he's still knocking rust off. I know a lot of us have been using that term, but that might be what's going on with that. Dez, he had over 100 yards receiving and a TD, looked good. I like to see him use Cole Beasley more. I mean, when it's that third down, they throw that ball to him. I mean, he's legit. Jason Witten, that comfort blanket looked fine. I like to see more of Escobar, but what I'm mostly seeing, what I really like, and I think all of us fans like, is Romo stop being so selfish with the ball and just handing it off to Murray. He's a workhorse, and he's shown it. I know those fumbles just make you want to pull your hair out. It just drives you crazy. But he is straight up a workhorse, especially with that offensive line. And they are looking good. Doug Free is starting to piss me off. But he had a great season last year. Let him get that under control, and we'll see what's going on. We'll post another video about Philadelphia and New York here in a little while. As always, this is your boy Devers, VA Cowboys fan. Let's get this next one, and I'll talk about that in my next video. Peace.